Hey everyone, starting my show of my DVD collection with my Blu-rays. I only got about 44, but I got some good ones. Have to use a little lamp for lighting because the lighting in my room completely sucks. Sort of in alphabetical order or in film way, like one of them coming up. I've got 16 blocks. Not really good on Blu-ray, but you know what? Richard Donner and Bruce Willis. I'm not gonna complain. Next up, 30 Days of Night, one of the best Blu-rays out there. Has just really great picture. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. See, this is what I mean by series-wise. There's Batman Begins, one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. And of course, The Dark Knight, and this is actually the Future Shop Steelbook up here in Canada. I don't really care for the cover because I actually thought that should have been the cover because it was just perfect. Okay, put things back in their spots. Yeah, I like to put it movie series-wise. Next is Bram Stoker's Dracula. Really great film. One of the greatest vampire movies. The Chronicles of Narnia series. Clockwork Orange, which made its debut in the video, the first video I made. Disturbia. Really good movie. I find it funny that most people didn't realize till afterwards that it was a remake of Hitchcock's Rear Window. Face Off. Oh, John Woo, come on. These are two of the best in my series. Firefly and Serenity. I have them go TV series and movie because that makes a little more sense. Forbidden Kingdom. Come on, Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Awesome. Full Metal Jacket also made its debut in the first video. John Carpenter's Halloween. Okay, this, for me, aside from Spielberg's Jaws and, of course, Hitchcock's Psycho, are the greatest horror film ever made. And yes, you do see Rob Zombie's version. I did like it. I did like it. Could have done without the certain scene in the mental institution, but I won't give spoilers away. But if you've seen the unrated cut, you know what scene I'm. This was actually better than most of the sequels to the Halloween films. So, and of course, the Harry Potter films, 1 through 5, one of the best film series out there. It's probably definitely second to James Bond, in my opinion, that is. Hellboy, got Guillermo del Toro, you rock. Hellboy 1 and 2, Hellboy 1 of course being better. The Host, which is Korea's answer to Godzilla, and it's a great movie. I so recommend it. And 2 steelbooks, so I'll bring them out. Both comic book movies, or graphic novel. First one, I Am Legend, really cool steelbook. The evacuation stuff at the end. And of course, Iron Man, one of the best films of 2008. Really great film. Great back, too. And then we have Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Really great action comedy. Of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually blind bought this without seeing it, and I love it. Planet Earth. Really great documentary. If you haven't seen it, I so recommend it on Blu-ray. Of course, Rambo, First Blood, Part 2, Part 3, and of course the 4th one, which was the biggest surprise, other than Cloverfield, one of the biggest surprises of 2008. Then I have The Searchers, one of John Wayne and John Ford's greatest films. If you haven't seen this, this is one of the best westerns ever made. Shoot 'em Up, really good film. A funny action movie. Short Circuit, one of the greatest films of my childhood. Spider-Man 3, this came with my PlayStation 3, so yeah, I didn't have a choice. Three Kings, most people wonder why I got this on Blu-ray. Hugh Laurie. Enough said. Okay, Superman. Now, what I think is the greatest comic book movie ever made. Superman. We can argue about this all day. If Richard Donner had not directed this movie, there would have been no comic book genre. So we owe him a hell of a lot. Superman Returns, Sunshine, excellent on Blu-ray. Terminator, Sarah Connor Chronicles, Transformers, Transporter 1 and 2, Twister, WALL-E, my favorite film of 2008 and the best Blu-ray I own. Wanted, another blind buy, and luckily one that actually lived up to expectations, ended up being in my top 10 of last year. And finally, before I run out of time, The X-Files Fight the Future and I Want to Believe box set. So that's my Blu-rays for now. Next up, box sets. See ya.